Welcome Nursing 662 students. This is Audrey Torres, and I'm going to discuss the Fall 2019 schedule. Students will be grouped, 5 students within one group, and will be loaded to the forum section. In the forum section, you will respond to all the forum assignments within your group. Please send me who you would like to be grouped with, 5 students within a group, by September 4th. If I don't hear that you would like to be within a particular group, then I'll group the remaining students together. There will be 3 synchronous sessions this semester, 6 forum assignments, with the first forum assignment due September 4th, along with the students that you would like to be grouped with, loaded to forums by 10 p.m. September 4th, and you can email me the students who you would like to be within a group. We have the forum assignment grading criteria at the end of this schedule, and this schedule is loaded in the syllabus area in La Lima. All forum assignments are due on the dates listed in the table below and loaded to the forums. So the dates that are within this schedule are also loaded to forums. We have 3 scholarly papers. The first one due September 27th, which is 5 pages long. The second one, October 19th, again 5 pages long, and our last final change project will be due December 1st, and that's 10 pages long. We also have a final PowerPoint presentation on a leadership change project, which is the same project that you will be writing your final scholarly paper on. So you will also have a PowerPoint presentation related to that final paper. And the final change project needs to be cleared by me prior to November 2nd via email, and your presentation will be loaded to forums by November 20th for your team members to be able to view for your group members. So on August 26th, we have our first week of courses. We have our first forum to introduce yourself, 1 to 2 minute video loaded to forums. That would be worth 5 points. We have reading assignments that is loaded in lessons. And again, don't forget to email me your group, and email me your group, 5 max students per group. On September 2nd, we start week 2. We're going to be discussing leadership theories and styles. We will have our first synchronous session on September 4th. That's a Wednesday from 5 to 6 p.m. Reading assignments are listed. On September 9th, we start week 3. We'll be discussing developing leadership in healthcare. There is a forum assignment to discuss the qualities of an exceptional leader and compare to your leadership style as applied to your specialty. And that will be due September 14th by 10 p.m. loaded to forums. Week 4 starts September 16th. We'll be talking about ethical decision making. We have another forum this week to search the literature for an article to support ethical decision making in healthcare, and post in forums with a brief summary of the article and why the article was selected. This forum is due September 21st by 10 p.m. This week, we introduce our first scholarly writing paper, where we will describe a time in your professional career when you had to make an ethical or bioethical decision. That paper will be 5 pages long, and it will be due September 27th by 10 p.m. In the assignments tab, you will have all the information related to this assignment, including the grading criteria. September 23rd takes us into week 5. We'll be talking about conflict. This week, you will have an opportunity to work on your ethical scholarly paper. There's no forum assignment this week, but you do have reading assignments. Your ethical scholarly paper is due September 27th by 10 p.m. September 30th starts week 6. We will be talking about practice partnerships, leadership development, and change theory. Again, we have another forum, discuss the role of an advanced practice nurse and the ability to be a change agent in practice to influence behaviors and positive change in practice. This forum is due October 5th by 10 p.m. We also have reading assignments loaded in lessons. Week 7 takes us into October 7th. We're going to be discussing professional practice, and we'll have our second synchronous session on Wednesday, October 9th from 5 to 6 p.m. This week we will introduce our second scholarly writing paper, in which you will be instructed to interview a leader in your specialty area regarding conflict management and change theory. Discuss how the leader addresses conflict management and applies change theory in an effort to be an effective leader, and inquire how the leader would address issues facing healthcare leaders today. This assignment is due October 19th by 10 p.m. in the Assignments tab. If you open the Assignments tab and click on this scholarly writing assignment, you will see the grading criteria for this assignment. Week 7 also has reading assignments that is loaded in Laulima in lessons. Week 8 starts October 14th. We're going to be talking about economics. We also have a midterm evaluation for this course. We have some reading assignments, and this week you will also be given an opportunity to work on your second scholarly paper, which is due October 19th by 10 p.m. Week 9 takes us into October 21st. We'll be discussing accountability, and you have reading assignments that are loaded to Laulima in the Lessons tab. Week 10 starts October 28th. We'll be talking about health policy, and this is where we introduce our final change project presentation. We'll have some discussion on this, and at this point you will start to think about your final change project topic and email me for authorization by November 2nd for your topic. The final leadership change project recorded presentation is due November 20th. Posted to forums by 10 p.m. The final change project scholarly paper is due December 1st. That will be 10 pages long maximum and due by 10 p.m. on December 1st. Week 11 takes us into November 4th. We will have our third and final synchronous session in which we will review the final project presentation and project requirements. November 11th takes us into week 12. We will talk about legislative action, relationship building. We have our forum assignment for this week. How can you assist with supporting health policy and legislative changes in your role? This forum is due November 16th by 10 p.m. loaded to the forums tab. Week 13 starts November 18th. We're going to talk about negotiation. There are reading assignments this week posted in lessons. The final presentation, recorded presentation, is due November 20th, loaded to forums. Week 14 starts November 25th. We're going to talk about succession planning. We have our last and final forum. What did you learn from this class that you plan to implement in practice? How will you change your practice? What are your thoughts on succession planning? This is due November 25th by 10 p.m. And you will also have an opportunity to work on your final change project, which is due December 1st, and that is due to the assignments tab. The assignments tab will have the full grading criteria and rubric in the assignments tab. Week 15 starts December 2nd. This will give me an opportunity to review your final papers, which would have been due December 1st. And at that point, the week after, which is December 9th, grades will be due. As we go farther into our schedule, you will be able to see the scholarly forum grading criteria. Each of the scholarly forums is worth 5 points, with the exception of the introductory video, which is worth 5 points. All the other forum postings will be worth 4 points. Excuse me. These are the 4 points for the grading criteria. The forum should have reflective content of the reading materials loaded in lessons for the week. It should, the content should be thoughtful and meaningful to the discussion. The forum should be at least 2 paragraphs, 6 sentences minimum per paragraph, and follow the APA format with at least 2 references per forum assignment from the reading assignments or relevant scholarly material. The only forum that will deviate slightly is the ethical article synthesis due in week 4, in which you will not need 2 references. You can post 2 references, but it's not necessary. We have 3 synchronous sessions for this semester. Each of the synchronous sessions are worth 5 points apiece. If you're unable to join us synchronously, you will have an assignment due within 72 hours of the synchronous session posting, and that will be to forums, and each of those, again, will be worth the same amount of points as the synchronous session, which is 5 points. We have our bioethical scholarly paper. The information related to the paper is listed in this schedule. The ethical scholarly paper is worth 15 points, and the grading criteria is here. Describe a situation of ethical concern within 5 pages. Explain how the ethical concern impacted you, and link to the literature. You need to have an introductory paragraph and ethical concern that connects to the body of the paper. The paper should read like a story with a scholarly base, and it should follow through an APA format. The scholarly interview is listed next. All the information for this scholarly interview is listed in your schedule and also in the assignments tab in Laulima. The interview for a leader scholarly paper is listed here in the last section of the schedule. And again, it's also listed in the assignments tab. If you have any questions, you can feel free to email me. And I'm looking for a great semester this semester. Thank you.